So finally we are back in the jungle, and this is day 140 of the storm experiment. No seed oils, no meat, no animal food products, no highly processed foods, barefoot walking the jungle and exercise. So it feels so good, man, to come back in the jungle. And funny incident happened just now while I was walking on the road, and it's winter time out here, and everyone is like wearing sweaters and jackets. But then people see me like with wearing this my sleeveless shirt and my shorts. So and they were like, "What the hell?" So that's the thing about when you put your body under simple adversities like daily cold showers and coming out here in the jungle, in the forest, walking barefoot. Your body, it can withstand like simple cold weather. It's not a big deal, right? So that is what most people, they have not realized yet. Although all of us, we have this feature, right? We can unlock these features within ourselves. The human body is such a miraculous creation. It has a lot of features that we still yet have to unlock, and most of our ancestors have already unlocked most of those features. Like when it comes to the physical aspect or the mental aspect or the spiritual aspect. It's just that with modern day convenience kind of lifestyle, we have like muted all those features, and how our bodies have gone into this very basic survival mode kind of situation. So that's the thing, it's like we just have to give our body and ourselves a chance, put it under some sort of discomfort that is actually not uh, you know discomfort at all, because our bodies were, were designed for these kind of things, right? To walk barefoot and to take cold showers, to have ice plunges, and it just activates these special areas inside of our body that kind of look super natural in this modern day and age, because most people, they don't do it anymore because we have so much of convenience. We have heaters in our house for winter. We have air conditioners in our house for summer. We have just totally abandoned the natural temperature, the natural elements of the earth. I mean, if we are living in a very extreme climates like in the Antarctica and everything, like obviously there for surviving and for living, being able to live, you need to have these kind of systems set up, right, to warm yourself up and all. Or maybe you are staying in a very hot place, like in the deserts and everything, and yeah, you need some systems that to cool you off, right? So, but then we cannot just overdo it, right? Over comfort ourselves, over convenient ourselves, and losing all these other natural abilities that the body can withstand, and with adversity, with discomfort, your body becomes stronger, and it can withstand like some simple cold weather, simple hot weather. It's not a big deal, right? So yeah, so that's the thing about modern living. We need to appreciate all the modern convenience that we are having right now, but then we need to learn how to balance it out with our biology, the way humans were biologically designed to live, to move, to breathe, to eat, to walk, to climb, to jump, and all these things. And we need to avoid extremes, be it the natural extremes or the unnatural extremes. We have to avoid those things, right? So I hope you're getting my point, right? So that is what I'm talking about. Like, just avoid the extremes, be it natural or be it unnatural extremes. Just avoid them. Like, when I'm talking about unnatural extremes, it's like all this. So when I'm talking about unnatural extremes, it's all about this. Uh, packaged foods, and that are chemically treated, that are filled with preservatives and additives, like to make you buy more of it. That is actually like causing harm to your biology, to your body, to your system. So avoid these kind of extremes, right? You'd rather buy something like that is minimally processed, maybe like cashew nuts, or that are more close to nature, right? Foods that are actually like doesn't cause you harm when you eat, doesn't cause your body harm when you eat. And when I'm talking about natural extremes, is like avoiding like natural extremes is like when you are exposing your body like to a place where it's very very cold, and it's just like doesn't make sense to survive in that kind of place. So even if you want to be like strong or something, like maybe like I don't know, but there's always a limit, like limitations. The human body has some limitations, right? I mean, you can give it a try, like to how much limit you can go with extreme weather, like be it hot or cold. So, and yeah, that's the thing. It's all about balance. And I know as humans we always have this, because of our God-given intelligence, we want to explore, we want to invent, we want to create, we want to make new things, we want to play with the elements of that the earth provides us, right, to create something extraordinary. So, but then it should always be and not at the cost of losing our health and harming ourselves. And we should be really mindful of the things that we create. And because it's kind of tricky. We have reached a point in our human existence where we have these inventions, these creations that at just one snap we can just like erase ourselves from existence. So you know what I'm talking about, right? So that is the level where we have reached now, and we can literally wipe ourselves out of this planet in just a matter of seconds, because we've created something like beyond our control, beyond our ability to withstand. But then even if the entire human race gets washed out, eliminated, the earth, I just know that the earth will be able to reset itself, and will be able to heal. But then it might not be in very less time. It might take hundreds and millions of years to come back to its natural form and state. But then the most dangerous species in this planet is humans, because of their intelligence, because they have a way with trying to mess around with elements and forces of nature. And yeah, we can literally like wipe ourselves out of existence. So instead of that, why not like try to add on to what the earth has given us, right? Create something that will actually, make the earth happy, make the earth smile, and all the species in it, to be happier and smiling, and to live a more purposeful, meaningful life in this short span that we have, in this world, and to acknowledge of God's goodness, of His love, of His creation, and preparing ourselves spiritually before we leave this world, before we leave this planet. Because at the moment we are just having this temporary vessel, which is our body, such a beautifully designed vessel, right? That functions so well. But then sadly we have to leave it one day, and we need to find a place for our soul, our spirit, and what will determine a better place for our soul is the way we lived in this world, right? So we need to live in a way where we will find forgiveness and grace from God, our Creator, and so that He will give us this forever home that is good for us, for our spirit, for our soul. And yeah, so finished with my exercise and washing my face, my feet, and heading back now. And thank you so much for watching and for being with me on this journey. And eat clean, enjoy your movements, do what you love to do, and do it all for the glory of God. And I'll be seeing you back again tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.